What is up? What is up? Good evening. What is going on? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Merry Humpmas Day. Background balloon third. Who's first and second? Oh, I don't know who's first and oh, probably Garrett and Angelus. How's it going? Let some people get in here. Merry Amex Platinum Refresh Eve to everybody. I know we're all dripping with anticipation. Angelus, what is up? How's it going? I saw your comment earlier. So because I use a program called Restream, I don't see comments that were posted until before the stream is live. So, but I actually saw yours and Garrett's. I've learned to go and check before I start so I can see your comments. So I saw your comment a little earlier, but good to see you here. Bobby Yukuzo, what is up, man? Good to see you here, my friend. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods, as the saying goes. Let some people come in here. Johnny Jimenez is here. What is up, Johnny? Good to see you, my friend. Hello, hello. Kirby's in the house. Hey. The credit card YouTube. I am not the credit card YouTube king, dude. I'm like a credit card YouTube, like, I don't know, I guess a knight or a bishop or a peasant. I'm not a king, though. I appreciate your kind words, though. Thank you, man. Means a lot. Oh, I think I missed a comment here. James Sturgis. What is up, James? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Background balloon might be able to become a channel member soon. Had some interviews earlier this week for some contract work, and I hope things turn out. Yeah, I know you and a couple others I think have been looking for work, man. I'm really sorry to hear that. I've been down that road before, being out of work. And if you saw my video about my story about how I rebuilt my credit, if you haven't watched that yet, watch that video because it completely ruined me financially, and I started over from scratch. So I know if you ever need to talk, man, let me know. I hope it works out. Hello, friends. Philip here. What's up, Philip? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here, sir. Vincent Pascal with the first super chat of the evening, $1.99. Happy Platinum Week. What's up, Vincent? Hope you're doing well. I saw your comment on my Fidelity video. Hadn't gotten around to commenting yet or replying back, but yeah, I'm super excited about this card, man. Like I said, it's been one I've been thinking about for a while, but it was like, I don't know if I'm pulling the trigger on this or when I'm going to pull the trigger on it. Was kind of thinking maybe it was more of a in-game card, but the more I started thinking about it, I'm like, just pull the trigger and do it now, especially since I already have accounts at Fidelity. So it just made sense to go ahead and do it now. So I'm glad I pulled the trigger. And now I'm at 824 and I don't give a crap. So Mr. Mike Newland's in the house. Mr. Mike, how you doing, sir? Good to see you, man. Glad you are here. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you. And see here. What is Philip saying? Hope it went well, balloon. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hope it works out. Background, like I said, I've been there. I've been there, dude. It sucks. But anything I can do to help, let me know. And holy crap, Mike. Mr. Mike Newland has gifted 20 memberships to the channel. Super generous, Mike. That's just crazy. So Mike, Memphis Mike. I was going to say Mike received his own sub. But Memphis Mike did. Double Animal Fries got one. Jonathan Martinez got one. Oh, Zach. Yep. Give the membership. Very cool. I'm just going to say Akano got one. Memphis Mike. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Mike Hunter got one. Sean D got one. Ron got one. Hey, Ron, good to see you here, man. Good to see you. I see you in my comments, but it's good to see you here, man. Mr. Juan Garcia is in the house. $2 super chat. Good evening, John. Good evening, Juan. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. And several others got yeah, background blue. Holy Mike. Holy crap, Mike. Yeah, Mike is just a good dude. Super generous, man. Thank you. That truly means a lot. Think W the sneaker got one. Oh, yeah, Mike. Mike's just a good dude. Oh, AP got one. I don't know, are they still coming in? Yeah, Richie. I have several people. Yeah, 20 people. I think I missed a few people here. Yep, Dennis Dunn. Yeah, Richie got one. Anyway, if you got one from Mike, thank Mike. And thank you, Mike. That truly means a lot, dude. Seriously, you blow my mind every time you do that. So, but very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Philip. Yeah, background. If you need to talk at all, man, let me know. Been there, done that. Sam H. Yep. Everybody thanking Mr. Newland. Mr. Juan Meow Mix. Meowdy. How you doing, man? How you doing? Aloha Danica with a $1.99 super chat. Hot Platinum Eve. It is Platinum Eve. So it's just like Christmas Eve, man. It's just Christmas in September, right? Juan. John, Fidelity Rewards Visa makes perfect sense as a catch-all card, especially if you already have accounts with them. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I did it, Juan, because I've had a brokerage account with Fidelity for a while, and I have a little bit of money invested with a couple of funds there, and nothing huge, but basically just it's been kind of like play money, I guess, in a way. Basically, it's I have my cash back that I've accumulated, and also cash back that I'm accumulating with other cash back cards, and I just move that money over to the Fidelity account and then invest it. Well, this is like cut out the middleman, use this card, auto, auto move the money over to the Fidelity brokerage, and I can just invest it. So it just made perfect sense to have the card. And with as solid of a card as it is with no FTF, man, it's my new catch-all for everywhere, especially traveling, especially around the world, because it's a Visa. So, but it's my catch-all going forward, pretty much. Period. Now, Sam H. A lot of people going to be live tonight for the MX Refresh Party. Well, I'm live now, and I don't know that I'm going to go real long. I'm planning on at least an hour, maybe 90 minutes, because I'm probably going to live stream tomorrow too. I actually took tomorrow and Friday off from my job, so I'm probably going to do a live stream tomorrow at some point as well. It might be mid morning, it might be around noon. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm about 90% sure I'm going to do a live tomorrow too. So, and also release a long form video as well, but at some point. Vegas. So, John, are you going to break out your MX Express Platinum shirt tomorrow? Do they have American Express Platinum shirts? I don't know I'll break out my brand new, fresh third Platinum card of the year right here that I just got. Is this good enough? Maybe I can like wear it on my shirt. Like I can use some pins and stick to my shirt. Hey, both wands. The two wands. Is Amex going to update their site and app for the Plat refresh on 9/18/3? I don't know. I wonder. I don't know what time it actually happens. I don't know if it's going to be midnight Eastern, if it's going to be 1 a.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Eastern. I don't know. I kind of feel like when things have changed overnight before, it's not been till like the wee hours of the morning, I kind of feel like, but I could be wrong about that, because it seems like that's when their systems update all the time. Like when I see like charges hit or I see like credits hit or whatever, it seems like it's kind of in the morning, but I don't know. Well, I guess we're going to find out. My butt's probably going to be in bed if it happens at midnight. So I don't know. I might go on with Joe. Maybe. We talked about it. I might, but that's wrecking my sleep. So I don't know about that. Matt, whoever gets to me. Yep, that was Mr. Mike Newland. Filmo's World, the best cereal is Golden Grams. Also, yeah, Platinum Card. Filmo, I have not I have not had cereal in a long time. I'm trying to remember what my last box of cereal was. Man, it was actually because it's probably something I try to eat like halfway healthy-ish, but like probably like Raisin Bran or maybe it's like some kind of granola something. It's been a while though. It's been quite a while. I don't buy cereal. Hey Vincent, Mr. Newland, everybody watches members only videos. They are great. Yes. So with that membership, you get access to the members only videos. I've got one coming this week. They're a little spicy. I curse like a sailor in some of them, so they're a little spicy. They'll stay paywalled. And if you do decide to keep your membership that you got, it's only $1.99 a month. So, but you can also, cancel it anytime. But it is only $1.99 a month right now. So if you do keep it, I thank you for doing that. Background. Thank you, John. I saw. Okay, yep. Congrats on getting back on up and winning in the credit card game. It takes work, dude. It took me about 7 years to rebuild myself from nothing to where I am now. And believe me, background, I'm not anybody special at all. Okay, it's taken me a long time. It took me 7 years to get to decent credit scores, like 700 plus. So now that my scores are 810 to 815, depending on which FICO you look at. Um, but I'm nobody special by any means. I really like John has amazing content. Yeah, this one's going to be a good one this coming weekend. This is I don't know if a few members it might ruffle some feathers, but it is what it is. I love speaking my mind, so I just tell the truth as I see it. Join your drink of choice to celebrate Amex Platinum, Business Platinum refresh on midnight. Water. I don't have any alcohol in the house. I barely buy alcohol. I mean, I love beer. I love I love brandies. I like bourbons. I just don't like spending money on alcohol. I just don't buy it often at all. Well, I think the first it was Frosted Flakes. Man, that's been a long time, Phillips. I've had Frosted Flakes like probably since I was a kid. LG, what is up, man? How you doing? Good to see you here, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Backgrass Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Cocoa Puffs. Man, I've had both of those, but it's probably been decades. Now, you guys gonna make me buy a box of cereal this weekend now, jerks. Oh man. Juan from the my here. I'm a Fruit Loop cereal type of guy. I something I'm trying to think of what probably my favorite cereal. You know what? This is gonna sound probably really boring to you all, but they're also somewhat on the healthier side of cereal. But I like my go-to is probably Frosted Mini Wheats. That's probably my go-to. If I was going to go to the store right now and buy a box of cereal and buy some milk, it'd be Frosted Mini Wheats. What biscuits? Chocolate or chicken and biscuit? I have not had chicken yet. Not had the chicken yet. Vegas. I only eat cereal at a breakfast buffet. Okay, that's totally fair. Wait, probably like hotels, like like a hotel stay or something like that. Vegas, or are you talking about like dining out and like going to a breakfast buffet, or maybe it's both. David, some days I'll only have a bowl of total cereal and a large pizza. Wow. Well, I mean, so total, you're kind of getting your fiber, so that makes sense, and then you're counteracting the pizza with the total. Vincent, when I was at the Sapphire Lounge, I ordered Cheerios and milk off the QR code menu. That's awesome. Was it just plain Cheerios, Vincent, or was it honey nut Cheerios or exquisite taste? Yep. Uh, Pops cereal is the best. Pops. I don't think I've heard of Pops before. Pops cereal. Background. Go-Gurt was such a hit when I was growing up. Anything related to Tricks was also a vibe. Man, Tricks. Tricks. Oh, I think somebody else just said, yeah, Mike, Lucky Charms. Man, I have not had any of these forever. Hotel breakfast. Okay, Vegas. Yeah. Yeah. mean, usually the hotels have pretty good choices of cereal too, and also like oatmeal and like granola and that kind of stuff too. Vincent, if you want something healthy but still sweet at the same time, multigrain Cheerios is a great way to go. Yep. I think I've only had those maybe once, Vincent, but it's been a long time ago. Like a long time ago. Juan, I always enjoyed watching Charlie from Anthrax with Captain Crunch cheese as he banged those drums. That's awesome. Yes, Charlie Benedate. Oh man, I love him. I love Anthrax too. Anthrax is so good, especially old Anthrax. Man, so good. Sent or Sense just wanted to say, hey, I can't stick around tonight. Keep up the good work, John. Hey, man, thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate you. Thanks for dropping in. Thank you. It means a lot. You just took the time to say, hey, just stopping by, doing a drive by. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. 31 people here. Hope there's 31 likes. Hit that like button if you've not done so already. Vincent, I was playing Cheerios in one of the small package containers when you peel off the lid. It was plain. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Background. Did they not have Honey Nut Cheerios? Vegas. I guess if you want the sugar, you definitely want Honey Nut. But I mean, sometimes, I mean, plain Cheerios are actually pretty good. I actually like just plain Cheerios. You can bet Chex Mix was invented by someone who came home from the bar and only had that cereal in the house. That could be, man. That could be. So it tricks us for kids. You share Family Guy skit. Yep. Hey, man. I don't know. If I was on a big cereal craze, I could do tricks as an adult too, but I just don't buy cereal that much. That is the only choice on the really plain. Why did hey, Vincent? Why did you order it off the menu? I'm just kind of curious. Background to Juan proceeds to get caught in the mosh with Captain Crunch. Nice, nice. I get that. Caught in the mosh. Yep. Vincent Pascal Payne. Oh man. Filma, who needs a Platty refresh where you can talk yeah, exactly, man. We're just gonna sit here for 90 minutes and talk about cereals. That I'm cool with that. I I'm starting to think, man, there's like so many cereals when you walk down the aisle. It's just insane how many different cereals there are. Like it's all the different like Special K brands, I think. There's like all kinds of like different varieties of Raisin Bran and all that stuff. And then you have like there's the boxed stuff, then there's all the oatmeals and stuff, and then there's all of the bagged cereals on top of that. So background, but well said, sir. Yes, well said. Solstice is not here. Okay, ignoring you then. Mike, no, try to order cereal at a resi. Yeah, yeah. Uh, You, probably not going to happen with the cereal at a resi restaurant, but oh, I think I missed one. Calder, normal Cheerios taste like cardboard. Honey Nut Cheerios is where it's at. Good to see you, Calder. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like I said, I don't buy cereal much. I sometimes though, I don't know. Sometimes just plain Cheerios is fine. I do like Honey Nut though. Honey Nut's definitely, I would definitely be my go-to if I was going to do the Cheerio. My ass on. Points at Philip. What next debate? What's the best brand of donut? The donut shops here in Kansas City are freaking amazing. So at least a couple of them are. Filmos World. Forget a Lululemon credit. Amex should drop a Kellogg's credit instead. Hey man, Philip. I mean, you get the Dunkin' Donuts credit, man. There you go. There's your donut. Vincent, I was trying to eat as healthy as possible and help manage weight. Yeah, most of the hot lounge food doesn't help. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. I'm right there with you on the better health journey. Um, down to 130 pounds now. I want to lose about 60 more, but yeah, I know the better trying to eat better is it's not fun for sure. It's like if only celery could taste like pizza. Tim Hortons. Calder, you say that. I have been to Tim Hortons twice, and both times was in Toronto. I was there. I was in Toronto for work. This was like 2019, like no, like a couple weeks before Thanksgiving in 2019. And I went to Tim Hortons the first time, and they had like half the stuff I was interested in, they didn't have at all, period. Like, oh, it's not available, we're out. The other time, the second time I went to try to give them a chance to rectify their crappiness, like the person at the counter was just horrible. Like she was treating people like crap. And maybe she's having a bad day. Okay, totally fair. Don't treat people like crap. Um, but on top of that, the coffee they served was like it was like lukewarm. It was like it wasn't even hot. I'm like, why do people like? So my experiences at Tim Hortons are crap, and I will probably never go to one again. That's some fancy steer at a Resi restaurant. Oh, you got that credit. Yeah. Hey man, that's gonna be some darn good cereal. That is nothing. What is up with all the new Reese's peanut butter? Yeah, I saw that Vegas. I don't know. It's like they're trying to think of different things to sell because they want to make more money, right? So let's provide a different variety. Oh, what else can we think of? That's like Reese's, and then there's probably gonna be like M&M flavored cereal sometime, or whatever Jolly Rancher flavored cereal or something come up. Background: I will not tolerate any Krispy Kreme hate. I have not, man. I stay away from pastries. I have to. But man, Krispy Kreme is not bad. Now, not as good as the mom and pops here. There's a couple of mom and pops here that blow Krispy Kreme out of the water, but in a pinch, Krispy Kreme is not a bad way to go. Solstice, holy bleep! You've reacted so quickly. What's the best dude? I've had Pop Tarts once in my entire life, and that was like eating cardboard. Blah. No, thank you. One of the other cereals I enjoyed was Cocoa Krispies because the milk became chocolatey. Yeah, I remember that, Vincent. Yep. Remember that? Snap, Crackle, Pop. Mr. MR is here. Although not technically a donut, an apple fritter a day keeps the doctor away. I do like an apple fritter, man. Man, back in my hometown, there was a little mom and pop donut shop, and they had two locations. One was downtown and one was on the west side of town. And that place every day had a line out the freaking door down the sidewalk to get in. And it was just a small little donut shop with like 4 tables total. And their apple fritters, oh my God. Every time I go back home for a visit, I stop in there and get an apple fritter because they're so good. Vincent Pass frosted Cheerios are so delicious. It's easy to finish a box in one sitting. Yeah. Oof. Blueberry donut. I've had a couple blueberry donuts. Cocoa Krispies. Oh my God, so good. Yeah, Cocoa Krispies are good. They are very good. Imagine ordering cereal with Lululemon credits. I mean, if the Lululemon store has a cereal bar at it, why not? There's actually a Lululemon store here. It's actually right next to one of the Apple stores. Krispy Kreme is so good. Philip says, we'll never forget eating those hot after drinking my weight at Buffalo Billiards and DuPont Circle. Woo. Yeah, I'd be on the ground drinking that much. Krispy Kreme the next day after a late night of drinking. I would have never thought about Krispy Kreme after a bender. Was that the Tim Hortons or boy Ryan O'Reilly crashed into? Your boy Ryan? No. Was that the Tim Hortons or Ryan O'Reilly? I don't know. I'm not sure, Filmo. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't think I've seen that. It's actually terrible that they market those sugary cereals to kids. They are junk food. Yeah, they are junk food. David, you're exactly right. It's nothing but sugar. Oh, I think I'm going backwards. Memphis Mike, they need more keto cereal options. You all eat the good stuff. I'm jealous. Yeah, I've had one keto cereal, Memphis Mike, and that was not a good experience. It was not great. Calder DS. I did my PhD in Toronto, so my sample size is a bit higher. Totally fair, man. Totally fair. It could have been just my bad luck of going to the couple that I went to while I was there. MR. I think keto cereal is called bacon. Yes, exactly. Keto cereal is called bacon. JW. Good to see you here, JW. I don't know if I have before, but good to see you. Thank you for being here. No one out there talking about the CSR jab at Amex with the new start 1-1, an additional 250 credit to use for select Chase Travel hotels and allowing the two 250 edit credits allowed anytime. Well, I know that Matt Clausen went live and was live for about a half an hour, maybe a couple of hours ago now, 2.5 hours ago. So Matt Clausen talked about it, and I don't mind talking about it. I've actually got it pulled up here, so we can definitely talk about that. Okay, boys, we're gonna talk shop now. I'm gonna share my screen with you all so you can see what I'm looking at, so that I can facilitate what Mr. or Ms. JW wants to see. And here we go. So this is I'm just looking at Daniel the Deal Guru. So I have not really looked at this much yet. So please bear with me. I watched a little bit of Matt's stream, but I was preparing for my own. So yeah, so new $250 credit and improved the edit credit for Sapphire Reserve cards. So just going to read down here a little bit. I mean, I guess they're taking a jab at Amex, but I think Amex is still better anyway. Just my take, but improve the edit credit. So currently edit credit $500 is split into two $250 statements. You can use one 250 between. Okay, yep. So just like FHR with Amex. So starting January 1st, enjoy up to $500 in automatic statement credits annually for prepaid bookings made with the edit, with a minimum of $250 per transaction. So if I'm reading this correctly, I think this is saying that it's no longer one half. It's no longer a semi-annual credit. Now you can use the 500 whenever you want, but it has to be a minimum of 250 if I'm reading this correctly. But it also has to be 2 days, 2-day stays or no, is that right? No, am I reading that wrong? 2-night minimum. Yeah, 2-night minimum still applies. Okay. So you can use this 250 credit for 2 stays at any. Okay. All right. Then the new 250 credit for select Chase Travel hotels. So I did see this for a moment today during the workday, but yeah. So starting January 1st get up to 250 statement credits through December 1 of 2026. So this makes it sound like it's, oh yeah, we're doing this for a year just to see what kind of business we can get from Amex. And I don't know. Like I said, I've been out of pocket on this stuff. I saw a little bit today. I'm assuming that maybe Chase's CSR applications are not as plentiful as they were hoping for. I could be totally wrong though, since I'm not in that realm. So, so this looks like it's good for the next year. So at least it's something if it's just for a year. I think this is super cool for all the IHG people. I've not stayed at IHG properties at all yet, but I think this is really cool. IHG Hotels is one of them. Of course, I know who Omni is. I've not heard of Montage. I've heard of Pendry. Virgin Hotels, yes. Minor Hotels, never heard of them. Pan Pacific Hotels and Resorts, never heard of them either. So like half of these I've never heard of. So I don't know that I would value like these that I've never heard of. I'm assuming, and I could be wrong. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming these are pretty small footprints as far as properties go. I mean, sans, of course, IHG, which is big. So, but yeah, 2-night minimum. So, is there anything else here? Nope. Okay. So I think it's super cool that you're getting another credit. And I'm going to assume too, I'm going to stop sharing now. I'm going to assume that you can probably stack it with the travel credit as well. I think maybe it seems to make sense. Solstice, you have nothing on topic to talk about. Oh, I do. We're talking about Chase, and I also have Amex information pulled up too. So I'm prepared. Prepared this time, man. Come on. I'm a little behind on chats here. Background belief. So whatever Giants plan will take over breakfast. Yeah, man, we're talking about breakfast cereal. Okay, this is the most important thing on the stream tonight. Vincent, there's a donut shop that some friends of mine regularly buy boxes of donuts from, and they take cash only. Do they sell them out of the back of a van down by the river? Elephant ears, never forget. Yes, MR, yes. They also that same place also makes elephant ears. They also make bear claws, of course, just regular, regular donuts as well. Nothing in the world better. Well, maybe other than a couple of things, but that I can't talk about here. But nothing better than going to that donut shop back home and getting like biting into a fresh, hot, off the press glazed donut, man. Just nothing better. Vegas, nothing beats a cinnamon roll, but it seems they are harder to find now. Really? I don't at I don't frequent pastry shops very much. That's the thing. That's going to change though when I go to France. So, has anyone seen the cinnamon roll? The cinnamon roll guy reels? Rip, dude. I heard he passed. I never heard of him. Background. That's how cultured I am. I've never heard of him. Listen, if you don't stop drinking, you won't ever get a hangover. Don't be a quitter. Quitters are losers. Damn it. Drink. Keep drinking. Vincent, it would be nice to find a cereal bar at an airport. That would be interesting, actually. I wonder how popular it'd be. Mertz, what is up, man? Good to see you here, my friend. Have a good live. I'll listen back tonight. Okay, no problem, man. I know for the 42 people that are here, I'm thankful for you to be here. And if you've not hit the like button, please do so that more people come in. I know people have lives. I don't get to catch every single live. I tried when I was early on in this game, and I noticed it was hurting me in several ways. So I catch who I can, and then I go back and watch what I missed. So totally understand, dude. No problem. MR, a cereal bar vending machine in an airport would complement the pizza of vending machines. Pizza. That's right. I forgot they had that at DTW. I walked past that once or something. That's awesome. It makes Calder. It's making the CSR more and more of a hotel card that happens to have some other credits and an airline multiplier. Yep. I can see that. I don't disagree with that, Calder. Background, Kirby Vincent come behind the two into the most cursed idea cereal and alcohol bar where you blend Honey Nut Cheerios with bourbon. Ooh, actually, though, I wonder if the sweetness of the Honey Nut Cheerios how well that would go with the bourbon. Then you have all the chunks to deal with, and who wants to deal with that? Matt, howdy y'all. Hey Matt, good to see you here, man. I appreciate you, sir. People saying hi to Mr. Matt. Like I said, yeah, if you didn't see Matt talk about the Chase information or Chase news earlier, go back and watch. He streamed it like 2.5 hours ago or so, like a half-hour stream. So yeah, Matt covered it pretty decently. So I say decently, I mean covered it pretty well. So for the bits I was able to watch of it. So Calder, Pendry Hotel double charged me when booking through Amex FHR, so buyer beware. Interesting. Everybody saying hello to Mr. Matt. Edutainment and Convergence, good to see you here. Thank you for being here. The Pendry hotels are 5-star. The one on the waterfront in Baltimore's historic Fells Point is all that with great food too. Oh, cool, man. That's good to know. Good to know, sir. Mr. Dugras here with Dugras Reports. Good to see you, Dugras. Thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate you, man. I'm going to butcher the name. I'm going to say Kuakbo. If I pronounce that wrong, I'm sorry. Apologies. Make a live stream countdown to the new MX Plat drop. Oh, man. I cannot stay up that late. Well, who knows when it's going to change, right? Is it going to be midnight Eastern? Is it going to be midnight Central? Is it going to be midnight Mountain? If you think about it too, a lot of Amex's business, if you look at like when payments are due and that kind of thing, like everything is focused on mountain time. If you hadn't noticed that. Mr. Rushlock Media, good to see you here, man. Sorry, Mr. Stream Rush. I was busy with work this afternoon when you were streaming on Kick, man, so I couldn't join. By saying hello, Mr. Dugas. James V. Grape nuts warmed up. Yeah, I do like grape nuts, but it's got to have like a little bit of sugar in it. But I don't mind grape nuts at all. Mr. Dugas is here. Good to see you again. Amex need to counter with a Ticketmaster credit. Mr. Source King, good to see you here. First of all, I mean, I don't know. I just the whole ticket stub thing and StubHub and SeatGeek and all. I could care less about it. Wouldn't do anything for me. So back on Sabaton just announced pre-sale for a U.S. tour. Ooh, nice. I might be interested in that actually. Like Sabaton a lot. Vegas. Every time I pass by the grocery bakery department, it seems like they don't have cinnamon rolls. Yeah, I don't know if that's just maybe it's that store. I mean, I see cinnamon rolls most places I go to. I don't frequent bakeries though. I usually stay away from bakery sections because the bakery sections are an Achilles heel of mine. So I just stay away from that stuff. I just don't buy it. MR background. I didn't. All right, MR. 46 people watch. Only, yeah, what's up with the likes? Come on. Seriously. Only 22. Thank you, Mr. DeGrasse, for keeping everybody in check. I appreciate you. People saying hello. Hello, hello, hello. Could be my own barbershop quartet. Folks saying hello to each other. Edutainment and convergence. In fact, the Pentry in Baltimore used to be the police station for NBC's Homicide. I got trained as a producer there in the early 90s, and it was also the police station on The Wire and Law and Order SVU Be More. Okay. I did not know that. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I did like Homicide back in the day. It was a pretty decent show. Boxer. Hey, John, what's up? Good to see you, Boxer. Need a favor? Turn the damn humidity off in the Kansas City area. Yeesh. I thought I stopped in Florida for a second. Yeah. It's mid-September in Kansas City. It's still hot. Although we're getting cooler weather for a few days. So by cooler, I mean like mid-70s. It's going to be perfect. Windows open at night with it being in the 50s. Vincent says the Dugrads, we are just talking about cereal. And I remember how much you talk about food and restaurants on your channel. Yeah. So we got a little bit of credit card talking so far. I was talking about the Chase news today. So yep, Dugas does like his food, just like John does. Yep, Dugas does cover food. MR, I'm currently in Idaho for work. It looks like Helen Keller drew the time zone lines in this state. Oh my God. Yes, because Idaho is a weird shaped state. I get it. Actually, I want to go to Idaho on a trip. I got a buddy of mine that his wife's family live up in northern Idaho, and from what he tells me, he's like, I have to make it a point to go and spend some time there. Background. I wish Citi would make their CSE more usable. I would kill the splurge credit with just Live Nation alone. Wish they just separated the splurge credit into AA, Live Nation, and Best Buy credits. I know for the people that go to concerts a lot, go to a lot of sporting events a lot. I mean, I go to a few concerts a year, and of course it's Iron Maiden. So, but I don't go to a lot. Like, so that the credit, I mean, if it come in handy, it'd be okay. But like, it's like, it's not something I would give full value to for me, for my use case. Happy Tom, what is up, man? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you and Mrs. Tom are doing well. It was great to see you with Joe last week. That was awesome. Edutainment and convergence. One more thing, that Pendry, Baltimore, and part of that waterfront is owned by Under Armour founder and CEO Kevin Plank. They have a famous whiskey bar there too. Under Armour store is 5 minutes away. Oh wow, okay, that's interesting. Huh? Under Armour makes some money too. The Avengers is here. What is up, Avengers? What's going on, man? Any credit cards that give an elevated multiplier on bakeries? I use my CSR to bakery in London and Chase. It only give me one X. Oh man, do I? Yeah, it's too bad. Like bakeries wouldn't code as restaurant, which sort of makes sense. But at the same time, if they had seating, maybe they would code. Like when I'm in Iceland, there's a couple of coffee shops I go to there. Um, they all code as restaurant. So, and they also have like really good pastries too. Edutainment and convergence. Hey John, is there any word on whether the Amex Biz will get a Resi credit too? You know what? I was looking at stuff. Actually, why not? Why don't we go to a screen share right now? As I have some information pulled up. Great timing, edutainment. Let me share my screen with you all again so you can see what I'm seeing. Hit the right button will help. So, again, this is from Danny. This was the earlier stuff we looked at it with Chase. But I don't. The answer to the question is it doesn't say so. But I mean, who knows? We're not going to know, right? For a couple of hours yet. So for a minimum of at least 6 hours. But so the platinum card. So here's the thing too is so right now it says expected to launch tomorrow. $895 annual fee, $600 FHR THE credit, $400 Resi credit, $300 Lululemon credit. And I don't know why this is a feature, but okay, it's getting a mirror finish. Okay, cool. I'll swap out one of my platinums I have now for a mirror finish one, I guess. But there's also things missing here. I'll go back to that in a second. But down here, I don't know how complete this is, but this is like from 5 days ago. So here, say for the business platinum, is September 18th launch, $895 annual fee, $600 FHR THC credit. We no longer get the $35 airline bonus, which that sucks for people that have that card. But nothing here says anything about a Resi credit. So I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. They said something down here too. I thought was, yeah. So there was a post here about something about Walmart cash, and they took it down. So seems like maybe that's not true. But going back up to the personal platinum card, and yeah, and sorry, entertainment. That's what I've seen so far, but maybe someone else has seen newer information than I have. But on the personal, I thought I saw something yesterday, and someone keep me honest, but I thought something yesterday where I thought that it's going to keep the Uber credit as is the $200 Uber credit, but also get a credit for Uber One, which I thought that is freaking amazing if that's the case. You guys know how I feel about Uber if you watched any of my videos. So I think that's tremendous. That's great news for me. So I don't know. Yeah, if somebody else has seen anything, let me know and let entertainment know too. Wait, we're talking about food. Yes, I'm finally useful. You've been useful way before that, Boxer. That's awesome though. Background. I spent so much money through Live Nation. They send me a $25 coupon somewhat regularly. $25 coupons. Okay, I just got one and still have a 45-ish dollar Ticketmaster gift card. Might use them both to cover Sabaton tickets. So you are the person that would benefit. Background. Someone like you that goes to numerous concerts a year, you would be the person that a credit would go. I don't see Amex doing that though. I would, like I said, in my one of my first videos I released about this refresh, I said I would love to see something where the entertainment credit that exists now, the digital entertainment credit that exists now, to clue you in on a little secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. I don't use the digital entertainment credit on the platinum card. none of the credits, none of the options there mean anything to me. So I just don't. So I would like to see that be more wide open, encompassing, and see it also cover stuff like that. I don't think that's going to happen though. I'd be shocked if it did. Boxer to MR, you want to see something interesting? Check out Craters of the Moon ID. It'll blow your mind. Okay. Interesting. Vegas, the grocery store I go to has the bakery right next to the prepackaged salads and fruit and vegetables. So naturally, I walk by the bakery. Nice. MR balling with the dark humor. Yep. Mar at John, I'm currently in northern Idaho. I had to fly to Spokane, Washington. It's beautiful, but boring as all heck. Well, you're making it boring though, MR. You go out and enjoy some nature and touch some grass while you're there. Edutainment. Amex is a big center in Utah, and I believe that part of all of Utah is on mountain time. Yes, Utah is mountain time. It was mountain time when I was there last year, so that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense, actually. Source King food is pretty much why I travel. Source King's like, okay, I want to go have the best. I want to go have the best, whatever it is. Insert name of food. Where can I go to find it at? Oh, it's in Croatia. Okay, we're going. Johnny Jimenez. My older sister lives in Grangeville. I'm going to say Grangeville. Okay. YouTube, just checking in. I'll be driving in about 10 minutes. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you here, man. Yeah, don't listen to me here and watch me and drive, or don't do that. 53 people here. Man, this is awesome. Good to see you all here. If you've not hit that like button, keep on hitting it, please. Source King from Boxer. I was just annoyed. I literally just stopped in KC and couldn't get barbecue. Oh. Ugh. So that's why you did not enjoy the humidity very much there, Boxer. You probably would have made it a little more tolerable. The Avengers, also a tip. If anyone visits Stonehenge, Capital One codes their purchases as entertainment. I wish I had a Saver 1 to get 3x back on those purchases instead of 2x with my VX. Yeah, Capital One and their silliness. MR at background. I'll check it out if I get a chance to make it south. Okay, yes, the Saver Card bakeries will code as restaurant dining. Okay, yep, there you go. Interesting. Vegas. I usually don't go to the concerts in Las Vegas because they have the highest ticket prices. I could definitely see that, Vegas. I would, if everything coming there was like you're paying the Vegas surcharge. Yeah, I would travel to go see shows. Happy Tom. Next year, Iceland, Scotland, England, 2-week total. How long should I spend in Iceland? Well, I'm going back there here in a few weeks for a week, and it's not going to be enough time. I would spend 2 weeks there. For 2 weeks, you're not going to see it all. You're not going to see it all. You definitely need at least 2 weeks probably to do the Ring Road drive. But if you can, I would spend a week if you can, but you're going to miss a lot. I'm going back for the fourth time or third time, and I've barely scratched the surface so far. Boxer, my gold card does not code at my bakery. My Saver card I tried on a whim, and it coded as dining restaurant. Okay. Man, Saver card, very interesting. So Saver card's is it a MasterCard, right? Am I thinking correctly? MasterCard? Edutainment. If you decide to come to Baltimore and maybe DC, I may come down from PA to meet up. I know some people. Okay. You know, I it's been a long time since I've been to DC. I have a really good friend that she's like a sister to me that lives outside of DC a little bit. I want to come and visit, but I also want to come and just be a tourist in DC for a little while. So if that happens, man, I will definitely reach out. That'd be pretty cool. Yes, everyone. ATM, good to see you here, man. Kirby G. So, John, you're going to host the next credit card meetup in KC. Can't go to Puerto Rico, so next year got to be hype. I don't know. It depends on who Cesar hands the baton off to. I mean, if he hands it off to me, I'll try to figure something out. Boxer, John R. City dropped their news as well as Chase now Amex. Citi dropped their news as well as Chase now Amex. What do you think is next, or what is next? U.S. Bank. I mean, U.S. Bank is supposed to be announcing transfer partners, right? So with the changes that are coming to the reserve card that are kind of messing that card up for a ton of people, I think the next thing is going to be what U.S. Bank announces with transfer partners. After that, maybe Wells does something, says something. Maybe Wells has a pulse. That'd be my guess. MR bakeries legally are not restaurants. It comes from health code regulations, since different merchant. Okay. I didn't know that, MR. That's interesting. I learned something new today, man. Thank you. Happy Tom, do you think MX upgrade offers get better after the refresh? Possibly. Maybe. I'd say it's a 50-50 shot. I don't know. It's just my guess, though. QC Entertainment, you know a guy who knows a guy. I think I'm a little behind on comments here. Sorry, folks. Boxer, then please don't tell us Capital One I enjoy the multiplier there. And my Italian ass really loves Italian bakery. God, pastries and bakeries are so good. Why can't celery taste like donuts? Oh, man. Entertainment. Yep. The biz card pays for itself with the $600 FHR, $200 airline fee, and the $200 Hilton credit. I also think the airline credit's going to stay the same too. It's what it looks like from what I saw somewhere, I think. So that'd be cool. QC Man, MX advertising the mirror finish as a benefit is like luxury car advertising the card being made of solid gold. Yeah. That wasn't, I don't know if that was advertised. Was it ever, do you think it was advertised by Amex, or do you think it was, I guess they were touting it, weren't they? They were showing snippets or like giving little hints of the finish. So I don't know. I don't call it a feature myself or a benefit. I could care less about what the card looks like or it's made of. Although this new platinum card I got, she's pretty. She's beautiful. I would have her on my arm anywhere. Philip, John needs to do more SMR content. SMR content. SMR. I know what ASMR is. Touch some ass. Good idea, John. Hey, man. That's not what I said, but you know, you do you, sir. We can have those conversations privately, my friend. Excuse me. I think you've mentioned your Wall Street Journal subscriber. Why not use a digital credit for that? I lit it lapse here like a couple months ago or so, I think. But I just haven't re-upped it. That'd be the only thing I would use it for, is Wall Street Journal. So, Boxer, fun fact, most of the muffins in the major grocery stores I truck in, a lot of them, if not most of them. Wow, okay. Most of the muffins. So we can say that Boxer most likely touched our muffins. There you go. This Amex also has a lot of operations in Arizona, also in Mountain Time. Yep, very true. So it may not launch at midnight Eastern. I don't know. I guess Joe wants me to come on, I think, but I don't know. That's going to wreck my sleep. Vincent Vasco, every time I call Amex customer service, they're in Phoenix. Okay. Yep. The Avengers, I hope to get the Saver card after getting the City Strata card. I don't even know who knows what Capital One's thing is. I don't know if it's like 524 or 1 in 6, or I don't know. I just know that with an 815 credit score across all the FICO scores, I know that I qualify for a secured. No, I think I upgraded. I actually qualify for the Capital One Platinum card now. Boxer, you're the Muffin Man. Yep. Boxer is the Muffin Man. Edutainment. John, you don't have kids who like Disney, no. Or you can get the New York Times or NBC streaming network, whose name escapes me. I don't read New York Times, never have. It would be something that I just don't care about. I just don't read it. Wall Street Journal is what I read, but like reading the Times, And that doesn't really interest me very much. NBC streaming, yeah, there's that. I mean, I have Walmart Plus with, so I get Paramount Plus. So like I said, if I do I should re up my Wall Street Journal. I let it lapse like last month, so I need to re up it again. And I can use that credit for that, I guess. But here's the thing, though. Hot take. I'm not going to go on my way to use a credit just to use a credit. I'm not a person. I know I am sacrilegious in this game. I know I call myself, I'm the self-appointed fly in the ointment. Okay. I am the fly in the ointment in this game. And I see comments in discords all the time. I see comments on videos all the time. I do not have to use a credit to get value from a card. Okay. It is plain and simple as that. I do not have to use every single credit on a card to get value. That's not where I get value from with the cards. Sorry, that's just me. I know that pisses people off, but it is what it is. Yeah, Peacock. Yep. You're right. Peacock's on there. Yep, you're right. Source King. KC Barbecue might be worth the hour flight. Heck yeah, man. Dude, Source King, if you come to KC for that, let me know, man. We'll get together. We'll meet up and we'll go have some barbecue, dude. Chad of Chad's Money Minutes is here. What is up, brother? Good to see you here, man. Don't forget, next Wednesday, unless something changes, and Chad will let me know, but next Wednesday, Chad's Money Minutes is on with me. So be here, or be square, man. It's going to be awesome. Chad's going to light it on fire. Good to see you, Chad. Calder, my workplace cafeteria codes is dining on City, but not for Amex. Your workplace, God, that's interesting. Odd. Actually, the those cake bite Italian rainbow cookies. I'm that guy. They're made right by me and ship a lot of their stuff too. And so, Boxer, do you smell them being made? Like, do you smell them being like baked and everything? I wonder that. Oh, that'd be so bad. Jesse, home done driving. How's everyone? Hey, Jesse, glad to see you home, dude. Glad to see you're home safely. In a lot of veggies I got a truck in California loading as we speak for East Coast with mixed produce. Okay. I'm assuming that's probably a refrigerated truck, probably. I'd love to see Wells get at least more transfer partners. As good as Wells' cards are, man, if they added a few more partners, man, they would be right up there. Avengers. I just got a 1.71 Semper Point Award night redemption at Choice Hotels after transferring city points. My flight from London arrived at midnight to Spokane last night. Awesome. You know, I've got a trip planned coming soon that I'm actually going to be staying at, most likely a Cambria. I've stayed at a Cambria once before, and for those that don't know, a Cambria property is a kind of a higher end property in the Choice Hotel portfolio, and the one I stayed at was freaking amazing. Good food, the breakfast was awesome. The little restaurant at the bar was super cool. The room was really nice. I was really impressed. So, yeah, stay tuned for that and where I'm going to be at. Vegas, maybe find a place that is a deli bakery. The plastic version. Oh yeah, I saw your post in Joe's Discord, Vincent, about the plastic Amex Plat. Looks really nice for being a plastic. Yeah, I saw your pictures. It doesn't look bad at all, actually. You said you're trying to slim down the wallet, trying to lose a few pounds. Vegas, box to Vegas, easy. Hop on a plane, head to JFK, take a cab to Mulberry, Mott Street, and eat your heart out. Oh, well, that sounds easy enough. Jesse, it may launch at 3 a.m. possibly. Who knows? Yeah, it just seems like it's probably going to be like the wee hours of the morning or something. I could be totally wrong. It may launch at midnight. Guess we'll find out. Or you guys can find out for me because I don't know. I'm going to stay up till midnight. Gosh, just do what Anthony did for the gold announcement. Start at midnight and keep going through all the time zones. Oh my God. I remember when he did that. No, I'm not doing that. And Joe's on too. I won't stream same time Joe's streaming. So, oh God, I would be dead. I would be so dead tomorrow. background. Imagine us launching it during Hawaii time zone because reasons. And I mean, that would be kind of funny because it'd be like mid morning here, or it'd be lunchtime here, actually. GC man, what time at night did the gold refresh actually launch? It'll probably be the same for the platinum. I don't remember exactly when that was. I didn't stay up. I didn't stay up for it. I was in bed sleeping. So okay, fine. I'm not sure, QC man. Maybe someone else here knows. Vegas, with them streaming football across all streaming channels now, it seems sometimes you may have to get a streaming channel just to watch one game. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. They're all on streaming platforms now. Edutainment will do. Okay, good man. I think I'm getting caught up here. Jesse, if I use a credit just because it's there, I don't count it toward the annual fee with natural spend. It doesn't count to me in the evaluation. Yeah, exactly. Same, man. Same. Natural spend I count towards annual fee though. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I agree with you. 100%, dude. 100%. Vincent, in his MX Plat video last night, Matt alluded to only using up enough credits to make up the annual fee, not use every single one in investment. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, I don't know that. I mean, if that's the value you get from the card, that's fine. That's just not how I look at it, really. If I'm using it in this regular, like I'm not going to go out of my way to use a credit. Like I just wouldn't. So, edutainment. Don't hate on me for being a Ravens fan, but we are playing the Chiefs in 2 weeks, and anxiety is kicking in for me because Harbaugh chokes. I don't hate you, man. It's all good. No worries. I hope he does choke, actually. So, just saying as a Chiefs fan. Boxer, I forget the guy's name who Joe had on. Think he was the points guy with his name Mike. I think it's Mike something maybe. But he made a valid point. Wells and BOA just don't have to have transfer partners, not their audience. That's true. I mean, I don't think Bank of America ever will. I do not think Bank of America will. Oh yeah, I was totally wrong. It's Scott. Mike, Scott, it's all the same. Yeah, I don't think. Well, B at this BOA doesn't care. B, I don't. I would be shocked if Bank of America ever got into having transfer partners. I would be surprised. Yeah, thank you, Vincent, for yeah, Scott. Jet Kirby got Jet. Need to start working on my next vid. All right, Kirby, take care, man. Have a good rest of your evening there, man. Thank you for dropping in. Jesse, what higher end level would you consider a Cambria competitor to for Hilton Marriott? Boy, I've not stayed enough Marriotts to know. Man, I don't. Maybe someone else here. Camrys are nice. Yeah, my oldest daughter works as a manager at a choice property near DC. I, man, I don't know. I've not stayed at every single Hilton brand either. So I don't know that I can answer that question. Maybe somebody else can. I was going to say, oh, yes, he made a really good point about the G banks. Honestly, made me think about just holding an active cash with Wells and nothing else. Yeah. Avengers, the Cambria at Spokane International Airport was great. I would recommend it. Yeah. I said this, I've been to one. This is going to be my second one. And I'm not going to say where yet, but I'm looking forward to it because a little pictures make it look really nice. So MX couldn't launch on Friday just to steal oxygen from City Nights. Boxer, I was in Salt Lake watching Anthony stream that night. It was about midnight Eastern time when the gold. Okay. All right. So it could be midnight here then too. I guess maybe I don't know that I'm going to wake up or stay up for that. I didn't for the gold. So Calder, John, are you a Chiefs fan or do you follow a different team that isn't 0-2? I am a Chiefs fan and we're 0-2 and that's fine. It's going to be just fine. The Avengers, I bought Clear not knowing that some credit cards offer it. I would consider that natural spending on MX Green or Platy card. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, if it's something that you would normally do, of course, you're going to use that credit if it's something that you normally do. Of course, I know people hate my take, but QC man, at least if your home NFL team has a game on the streamers, they still have to air it on a broadcast channel too. Yep, they sure do. Yes, they do. That is rules. That's definitely rules. YouTube experiment. Jesse, I used a global entry credit on my Chase Sapphire Reserve and only calculated it at $20 across 5 years because I have no annual fee altitude connect. Am I right or wrong there? Jesse, you can value it. You can value it how you want to value it, man. I am not, I'm not going to judge you or tell you how to value something or what dollar amount to assign something. Um, I understand where your math is coming from though. So that makes sense to me. But I mean, I have like what, 7 cards now that give me global. I mean, it's only used every 4 years. So QC man, $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man. That means a lot. Thank you. Boxer. Oh, if you're in here, whoever the person was in Spencer's Instagram, post him with him and Anthony, and said it's my 3rd and 6th favorite YouTube credit card creators. Thanks for the gut laugh. That was funny. That was funny. I remember that now. I don't remember who that was now, but that was hilarious. Vegas, almost every hotel chain has some nice hotels and some dumps. Yeah, for sure. Matt, yes. Use the credits that work for you. Exactly. We're all different in this game. We're all different. My perspective is different from everybody else's. So that's just how I think. Use what works for you. You put the value on it that works for you. Not, no, Jesse, nothing bad at all, man. All good, dude. All good. Do not apologize, man. Oh, I think I'm actually caught up. Yeah. All right. Um, I actually think I'm going to call it here pretty soon. Like I said, I'm probably going to live stream tomorrow. So, um, sometime tomorrow, once the platinum's live, I don't know. I don't see myself staying up. Although I know Joe wants me to come on with him anyway, I don't know. I'll be up that late. That's really not my cup of tea, but, um, yeah, so I probably will. I'm like I said, I'm not 100% sure. Probably will be live tomorrow at some point, and of course, doing a video, of course. But um, QC man, are you going down more of a cashback route with your Fidelity card? So no, not really. The reason for the pickup is because I don't really have a great catch all with no FTF, right? Um, and well, yeah, so I don't really don't have one that's a good catch all with no FTF. So the best one I probably had at this point was the built card, but the Fidelity just makes sense, and I mean the Fidelity card just makes sense, especially since I have investments with them. It just makes sense to use this card everywhere as a catch all. Like I said, and my spend again is not huge. It's not, and honestly, I mean right now I'm working 3 welcome offers. So all my spins going on those cards, and obviously this is one of them. So because of the welcome offer on this card, but when I'm not working a welcome offer, this is going to be my catch-all. And again, my spend is not huge, so I'm not accumulating thousands and thousands of dollars in cash back. But since I already have accounts there, since I do invest there, it just makes sense to have that card streamline my cash back and just dump it, auto dump it from the card to the Fidelity account. I can't talk all of a sudden. Jesse, spoiler, I am not applying for the platinum. I don't yet have gold yet even yet. Yeah, don't do that. I would go up the ladder. Pardon me. JC, what is up, JC? Good evening, John R. and everyone. Platinum Eve is upon us. Platinum Eve is upon us. It is here. Sounds like it's probably going to drop at midnight Eastern. So I guess 11 o'clock my time. So I just don't see myself staying up. I mean, it's going to be there tomorrow morning. So eh, I value my sleep. I'm on this better health journey. I've done so much reading about sleep, and I mean, I'm tracking sleep with my ring. Sorry to mean to flip you all off. I'm tracking my health and all that stuff. And man, not getting a good night's sleep is not good at all. Um, Tyler, what is up, Tyler? Good to see you, man. My credit is 791, but I don't understand why I have to get more cards just to raise my credit score. Well, Tyler, you don't have to get more credit cards to raise your credit score. I don't know how many you have now, but you definitely don't need 20 or 30 cards. Um, I have a lot of cards, partially because I'm in this game, but also have this channel too. So there's that, but I don't you could have a couple of cards only and you will eventually have a 800 credit score. It also depends on like card usage, how much you're utilizing, what reports to the bureaus, that kind of thing. All those things factor in. QC man, John, you will need something more powerful than coffee to stay alert at work. Actually, QC man, I'm off tomorrow on Friday. I took the rest of the week off. So Awais Ahmed, hey, I hope I pronounced your name right. How's it going, man? How do I get online with you? Like, how do you contact me? I think that's what you're asking me. I think YouTube experiment. I have a double cash, Freedom Unlimited, Quicksilver, and MX BBP, debating closing Quicksilver and Freedom Unlimited. Might try to project change double cash, but probably missed the boat on that. What are we going to try to change it to, Jesse? Like a custom cash or something? Or Tyler, paying house and car on time, but credit score barely moving. So do you have any credit cards at all, Tyler? I mean, house and car loans, that's big. Like that's I mean, I've got a house, I've got a mortgage, I've got a car, I've got 27 credit cards now. You do not have to have a lot of credit cards. That's not the play. And if you're at 791, Tyler, like why like what is your goal though? If 791s is as good as an 815 score that I have now, there's like if you're going for a loan or something, a bank is not going to care that you're not at 800. Unless it's just to say, hey, I got to 800. But you do not have to. Filmo hasn't seen midnight in like 20 years. Yeah, because we're old, Filmo. That's why. And I value my sleep. Tyler three. Okay, yeah, it'll get there. Utilization. Just keep paying. It's a time thing too. I don't know how thick your credit is either. Like the age of everything you have. So that does also matter. Filmo. Yeah, I could care less about New Year's Eve. Let me give my sleep. I don't care. I do not care. Happy Tom, you mean the numbers on the clock go past? Yes, yes, Tom, they do. They do go past 10. But when it's 10 there, it's midnight here. So I barely use my cards to be honest. Okay. Okay. It's just it's just gonna take time. But believe me, between 791 and 820 or whatever, if you're gunning for something, you think that you need an 800 score to get like the best of the best. That is not true. 791 is just as good. But I understand too if you're saying, "Hey, I want to get to 800 just to say I did." I totally get it. Feel like QC man, not since the 90s. Boxer at Tyler. I'm actually doing a little experiment. I'm trying to raise my credit limit on all of my cards to see how much I can get the score up that way. So by doing credit limit increases, yeah, that's also potentially a way of doing it too. Yep. And just be careful on which banks will do a credit limit increase that will do a hard pull versus not doing a pull at all or a soft pull. Like, how do I get on a video with you? Uh, we could definitely talk about it. Get on live. Yeah, we can definitely talk about it. If you want to live stream together, for sure. Yeah. Just contact me at my email address that's in the description of my channel. That'd be the way to do it, man. Oh, yes, I'm ahead. Yep, yep. Yeah, yeah, just contact me. Kevin, what is up, Kevin? Hope you're doing well, man. What do you expect with Amex Platinum refresh tomorrow? I expect basically what's been talked about, what's been leaked, or market research that's been dropped. So, um, I expect there to, the annual fee is going to be $8.95. I expect the FHR credit, the $600 FHR credit, the $400 Resi credit, the $300 Lululemon credit, the Uber One credit that just came out a couple days ago or so. Um, that's what I expect. I expect everything. I expect pretty much everything that we've seen to be true. Custom cash, yes. Oh, can you not product change anymore? I thought I saw some people were having some issues with getting PCs with City all of a sudden. Yeah. Yes, I myself try to maximize on credit cards, use Fidelity on a regular. Yeah, I just got the card. Like I said, I just got the card Saturday, so I'm just now using it. It's definitely part of my very, very long-term investment strategy. Like I said, I don't. It's not going to get a ton of spin, but for the little bit that I do on it, as my catch-all, it's going to build and build and build over time. So, Vincent, the PayPal debit card is a great card to pair with the Fidelity card. I can see that. I can definitely see that, Vincent. Tyler, I just want to get to 800. Yeah, try credit limit increases. Again, beware of what banks do hard pulls versus banks that do soft pulls. Definitely beware of that. Calder got a US Bank Cash Plus secured card to lock in 5% back on electricity after the Discover Q3 quarters categories run out. Nice. I like that move, man. I like that move. I like my Cash Plus Visa card a lot. As you guys know, 5% on utilities is strong. Love that card. Keith Manafilmo, you were young in the 90s. Guess you're not just a morning. Guess you're just a morning guy. Yeah. Yes. And yeah, my name is Yes. Basically the word always without the I. So if you say always, it's my name. Okay, cool. Always. All right, cool. Thank you for letting me know that. Because if there's one thing that I cringe with is pronouncing someone's name wrong. So I really try hard to pronounce names correctly. So that is something I've always been that way. Okay, a question. Charles Schwab debit card. Do you need income to open the account? Yes or no? No, Kevin. You shouldn't. It's just you need to open the brokerage account, the checking account with Charles Schwab, but you don't need any income. It's not a card that you're not being extended credit. It's a debit card. QC man at QC me up at 4 a.m. every day. Yep. Same, Filmo. Exactly. I work early hours, so exactly. Tyler, cool. Thanks, John. That makes sense. I will check out your videos. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I think you just came up on my recommended on YouTube since I was looking up Fidelity 401k. Okay, cool, man. Good to see the algo is pushing you. That's awesome, Tyler. Good, man. Cool. Yeah, man. Please watch. And if you have any questions at all, please ask. And if I don't know the answer to something, I'll try to find the answer for you. So Dennis, you're not late, dude. Good to see you here, man. Good to see you, Dennis. Thanks for being here. Never late. You're here when you're meant to be. Damn, like a farmer, Phil. Philmo's got to milk those cows, man. East Coast is midnight, but in the West Coast, 9 p.m. Yep. It'll be so if it drops at midnight East Coast time, it'll be 9 p.m. Kevin's time, or what 4 p.m. Hawaii time. Vincent. Oh, whoa, my computer just went crazy for a second. Your choices tonight are sleep or watch lives about the Amex Plat launch or join Joe Bordello's midnight. And yeah, I like my sleep. The changes are going to be there. It's going to be there tomorrow when I wake up. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I haven't even eaten dinner yet, so I'm probably going to end this here in a little bit. Just if I am going to do a live tomorrow too, I'm probably going to eat here in a little bit. So Boxer, my normal bedtime when I'm home is anytime between midnight and 3 a.m. Normally up no matter what by 7 or 8. Holy crap, dude. Oh my God. I would be so dead. Dennis, I want to see Joe Burrow in Lulu tights. They have to be yellow, though. They have to be yellow Lulu tights. Or it doesn't count. The problem I have with US Bank is the easiest redemption is if you have a banking relationship with them. I haven't opened any checking savings with them. Is the easiest redemption. Yeah. I mean, I've banked with them for a long time. I've got 4 cards with them. My business account for the channel is with US Bank as well. So my profile with them is pretty thick. But there's also US banks all around me. So it makes it easier. I would open up a CD, Jesse, open up a CD with them, and that could be your way in. I think it should be your way in, actually, from some things I've seen before. Kevin, Joe answered some of the problems. The short answer is Citi credit card products have some bugs with it. Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember him saying that too. Tyler, I am immediately looking into US Bank US Bank Cash Plus. I can't talk. 5% back on utilities. My bill is steadily 7. Holy crap. Wow. Man. Dude, you'd be killing it with the Cash Plus card for sure. If you're a cashback guy, that would be a massive help. Yep. Yeah, Boxer's 100% right. Calder, US Bank wants you to have 0 inquiries in the last 6 to 12 months, but the secured cards get around that. 0 inquiries in the last 6 to 12 months. I don't know. I've banked with them. I've had inquiries, but I also have the last 2 cards I've gotten with them have been business cards. I got 2 personals with them. I've also banked with them for a long time, so maybe that's my way around of if those rules are true. I just haven't been subject to them. So that could very well be though, Calder. I just haven't maybe bank relationship. Tyler Boxer, definitely we don't get to travel much since I rarely take off work. Yeah, man, that's a great card. If you're not traveling much, the cash back, dude, do it. QC man, what are you having for dinner tonight, John? Or tonight, KC barbecue? Nope, not having KC barbecue. What am I having? I'm not sure what I'm having yet. Probably something very light because it's 7:30 here already, and I don't normally eat this late at night, and this is late for me because I'm normally, just so you guys know, I'm normally in bed around 9 to 9:30 my time because I'm up early. I'm up at like 4 a.m. because I work early hours, so I'm normally not eating this late at night. Oh, I think I missed something. Happy Tom with a $5 super chat. At Aways Amid, biggest super chat goes on with John. Dude, that's awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Tom. That means a lot, man. Thank you. Okay, cool. Yep. Kevin, because I asked the question this upcoming summer, I have layover at Seoul for 7 hours. That's why I asked the question. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Tyler, what? Take that, whatever, back, and it is an account for whenever you can. Yep. That's the rule, right? Yes, that is the rule. That is the rule, Tom. Thank you, sir. Thank you for reminding everybody of the rule. I appreciate that. Thoughts on Sleepy Rod. What's up, Rod? Good to see you, man. Thoughts on hacked modified NLL links? Um, I use them. My last three MX cards have been NLL offers, and they've all been this year. So take that for what it's worth. Is there some risk at using them? Of course there is. Probably so. Why wouldn't there be? But I've used three of them and I'm totally okay. So, but again, whatever your comfort level is. Jesse, I have the Altitude Connect, but haven't redeemed any points from the card or sub. Oh, wow. Okay. How long have you had the card for, Jesse? Kevin, I'm going to Vietnam next summer. I visit Vietnam every 4 years. I remember you saying that before, Kevin. That's awesome. That is super cool, man. I think Vietnam is one of those countries I would love to go to and visit. Boxer. I want a US Bank card, but there's not a branch anywhere near me, so not sure if they'll approve me. Boxer, I would, if you have the money available, I would open up a CD with them. I've seen people talk about being able to open a CD, and having a CD with them is the gateway to getting cards with them. I've seen a few people say that actually. So if you have the money, open a CD. It could be short-term CD, whatever they have. QC man, yep. I opened a CD out of the US Bank footprint, New York City. Yep. I assume that route is still open. Yeah, I would think so. I would think so, QC man. I've not seen anybody say no. George Morales is here. What is up, George? How are you doing? Good to see you, my friend. I received an upgrade from Amex to upgrade my gold card to the platinum, 50K points after spending $2,000. Yep, that's what I've done with with my first platinum this year, was an upgrade from the gold card to the platinum card for that exact offer, George. Yep. It seems like that's pretty standard. Rush lock. Been doing 9 p.m. lately. Yeah. Sleep. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, man. Like I say, I'm tracking all my health, ring and watch. Like, it's become super important to me. I've done the deep dive on sleep, and sleep is so critical. And I know when I've gotten good sleep versus having a crappy night, and like stepping off my routine, like veering off more than 2 hours from my routine is bad news the next day. Boxer, Johnny's Tavern, the Royal Blue Burger. That was what I was going to get before I decided to eat early. The Johnny's Tavern burgers are good, man. I have a Johnny's Tavern not very far from me, actually. Their burgers are very good. Filmo, happy Tom. Challenge accepted. Nice. Thank you, Filmo. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man. That means a lot, dude. Thank you. My nemesis strikes again. I appreciate you, Filmo. Thanks, dude. That means a lot, man. Kevin's SFO to SGN with SGN is that Saigon? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. With layover in Seoul, about 7 hours on the way back. SGN to FSO, layover in Taipei, about 1 hour. Both flights are one way, all cash pay. Okay. All right. Ooh, one hour. Ooh, 1 hour layover. Man. Hopefully it's easy to get from one flight to the other. 1 hour seems a little bit tight, but you've probably done that before since you go every 4 years. Boxer. Okay, I might go that route. I'm on the island, so that might be the route to go. Yep. I would, Boxer. Let me know. Let me know how it goes. You should be okay though. Jesse, April 2nd, no banking relationship, but only got $500. CD route is probably better. Yeah, man. Do the CD. The CD. I've seen several people talk about this, and that's how they've gotten their foot into US Bank. Luckily, there's one I can throw a rock from my house and almost hit one. I mean, they're based out of Minnesota, but there's a ton of them here in Kansas City. So, yeah, do the CD route. I would do that. Park a little bit of money in a short term CD and get your foot in the door that way. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's none in New York. So, Kevin, give me a heads up. In Vietnam is mostly cash, but card can be used in city. but the countryside is cash only. Okay, that actually kind of makes sense. Actually, that's not surprising. Boxer, I think you can have a CD for as little as $500. Or see, it was pretty straightforward. Yeah, I think that's right. Boxer QC man, I was just going to ask how much I should put in to give it a try. Yep, I might do that. Yeah, I think $500 is probably. I think $500 is the lowest amount if I remember seeing correctly at the bank the last time I was there. Because sometimes they have like signage up and whatnot about their CDs and everything. How long? How long did you wait to get a car? Okay, that might be a question for QC man. Can give me in with airport in Seoul. Okay, all right. QC man 2000. I think for a halfway decent CD rate, though it's 1K with US Bank. Otherwise, a trash rate. Yeah, I mean that could very well be. But if you're looking just for a way to get your foot in the door and you don't really care about what you're earning with it, especially if you're just looking for a little for the cheapest way to get your foot in the door, then the interest rate may not be the most important thing at that moment. But you know, I really wanted to do business banking with them, but they, as I was going to apply, decided they hated my industry. So there's that. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Sleepy ride. You're a beast, John. No, I'm not a beast, man. I am not a beast, sir. Boxer YouTube experiment. Those their rates. These I've been seeing CDs with Marcus locked in 14 months at 4.6. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Excuse me. I think it was 3 or 4 months if I remember right, but folks do it even faster than that. Yeah, yeah. There's like some very short term CDs. Halfway decent. SGN to Ho Chi Minh Airport is the old name of the city of Saigon. Yep, yep. Okay, yep. That makes sense. Correct, Jesse. I did 1K because the 500 rate was trash. Okay, yeah, man. Do what you got to do. But I would say, like, if you're looking for a cheap way to get your foot in the door, at least, and you don't have a whole bunch of money, that might be the way to go too. But yeah, I mean, $1,000, park it for 3 or 4 months seems simple enough. So just don't use your emergency fund money to do that. Then it's done. The number of the beast. Yes, the number of the beast. The number of the beast is a curious one. Its number is 666. If you know, you know. Um, but yeah, I think I'm all caught up, and I think I'm going to end it right there. Hour and a half, 48 people watching. Wow, you guys are crazy. Um, I'm going to go back and see if I can see who all donated. I think the chat cuts off at some point. I know Mike gifted 20 subs. I know that Happy Tom just did a super chat. I know that Filmo just did a super chat. I think QC Man did. I wish chat in this program would not cut off at a certain point. Wish I could go all the way back. And I know Vincent Pascal gave me a super chat as well. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. If I'm forgetting someone, I apologize. Please don't hate me. I don't. Yep, there's QC Mans. I wish they wouldn't cut this off, but just trying to remember all the people off the top of my head. So thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the super stickers. You guys are amazing. You blow my mind every time. So I think I'm going to end it there. John's hungry, so and I don't want to eat real late. So, but you guys rock. I think I might have missed a couple more here. It just looks to be 3 to 3 point. Okay, all right. Still, it's all right. The over in Taipei I did before, but is even close. But there is airport staff help to get us on to the next. Okay, that's cool, man. So you can get in there right away. So, bye, Kevin. Take care, everybody. Again, thank you for being here tonight. It means a lot. Like I said, I'm probably going to do a live stream tomorrow too at some point, just to talk about what the Amex refresh of the Platinum card really is, and I think it's pretty much going to be what we see. So, so I will probably see you guys tomorrow. I don't know that I'll be on with Joe That's just so late, man. But I could be. There's a chance I could be. But if not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, what's this? No one can hate you, John, except Giants. Honestly, to get the door don't matter. I get the cash plus 100%, man. Boxer, great stream, John. Thank you, Boxer. You be well too, man. Behave yourself. Well, don't behave yourself. That's boring. Thank you again, everybody. I appreciate you being here. I will most likely see you guys tomorrow. 90% sure. Thank you again for your generosity. It means a lot. Take care. Have a good night. And again, as I always say at the end of my videos and streams, please be good to each other, okay? And please be respectful. We can all get along. And until next time,